welcome to Hedgehog Hollow. Today is our second video with gift wrap tips. So we've been showing you all week some place settings we did with Minted and Joanne, and this was one of the items that we popped on our plate, which was a little favour box. And in the first video, Hannah showed you how to create your own favour boxes using the We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board that makes boxes and envelopes and bows and lots of pretty things. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to gift wrap. These are my top tips, and we will also be doing a Christmas version of this, of how to wrap lots and lots of presents. So sometimes you don't always have the time to do lots of details on your gift wrap, but this is going to give you those basic steps that I use. So Minted do lots of things. It all will coordinate. So this is the coordinating gift wrap. The gift tags are from Minted as well, and I could personalise with Happy Thanksgiving from the Smith family. You could get this in the green, you can get it in like an amber colour, and you can get it in the red. And then on the back you again can make it blank to write a message, you can put a pretty pattern on there, you can personalise in so many ways. Again, lots of ribbon choices. This is their cotton ribbon, and today we're going to be using their satin ribbon. So to cut my pieces down, I like to use the We Are Memory Keepers gift wrap piece here. Now this has a little ruler that moves backwards and forwards in it, and I'm just going to show you how to do this. So this is my favourite for cutting sheets of wrapping paper. I do have a couple of other tricks that I use when I'm using rolls of gift wrap. And this is even better when you have the grids on the back. This one, it just has Minted on the back of it. But what I like to do is whatever size I want my piece to be, you then pop your piece back on top there, and I line my piece up against these two plastic guides here. And that means I'm going to get a straight cut because they are even. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move this up just a little bit so you can see. You want to make sure your little blade, which I forgot to do, is over to one side. It can be to the left or the right, it doesn't matter. But that's going to help you get that nice even cut. And once you've done that, all you do is run your blade along, just pull out your gift wrap. So now you have a really nice straight cut, really crisp on there as well, and you can also cut it in the other direction with that as well. This is a new little tool from We Are Memory Keepers, which we got to play with in Salt Lake City, and I loved it so much that I ended up buying one. So I've already cut this piece to size, and gift wrapping is one of those things that is so much easier with a friend. So this is the box that we made for all of these, and the first thing I'm going to say about gift wrapping is always fold an edge. So I'm going to fold this over roughly 1/2 inch. It doesn't matter so much how much you fold, but you're going to get a much neater finish if you fold over that edge. And then I like to use some double-sided tape, and one of my favourite ones is the Elizabeth Craft Designs tape because it's really, really strong. So what I do is I fold over and I pre-add on my tape here. Then I pull off that backing piece like so. And so then I'm going to fold this piece over. So you just hold this first one and then bring this one to meet it. Pull reasonably tight so that you have a nice stretch over your piece, and then that is your first piece done. So you see how you've got a nice tube around here. Now I'm going to cut down this piece, and so my box kind of ends here, and I'm going to allow about 1.5 inches. You roughly want to allow twice the width of your box, or your depth of your box. So this is 1/2 inch, so I've roughly left 1 inch or so on this end. You're going to do the same at the other end, and because we're going to fold those edges, again, it doesn't matter so much if it's really even, but make sure you use sharp scissors. Now I'm going to ask Hannah to hold this, but if you don't have a friend to wrap with, what I like to do is I take my tape roll and I put that against me, and then I push in to start to wrap. So just put something at this end that you can kind of wedge in there, and you'll find that's much easier. Or if you have a friend who's here to wrap with you, then that makes it even easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this piece in, and I'm going to put my finger around there. I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then I'm going to go down to that bottom crease, and I'm going to push my finger in. I'm going to go down to the bottom on this side and push my finger down. Then you want to turn your box over and do exactly the same. So push down to the bottom, and then I'm going to go to the reverse side. So this is the back side of my box. I'm going to push that piece in there, and then I'm going to fold down the tip of that top piece to meet my box. So you can see there, that tip is meeting that fold, and that's where you're going to add on your double-sided tape. And so you can just pop it on with, you don't have to take the release paper off to make it easy for yourself. So all you're going to do is pop that double-sided tape on there, remove that release paper from it, and then I like to get a really nice crisp fold, so I like to actually move my box rather than move the paper to my box. I find that gives me a nicer edge. So you can see there, we have a really nice edge on there. So now we can stand this on end, and the second one is always easier, so I can push those two ends in here, and I can push up, and I can go up, and here I'm just going to also put that little straggler in, and then I'm going to do the same on here. I'm going to do the same. We're going to push that side that has that crease in it in. We're going to fold, because the fold is what's going to give you that really nice finish. We're going to add on our double-sided tape, like so. And we're going to pull off that release paper. And again, I'm going to fold my box. So I move the box rather than the paper. So that gives you a really nice finish on there. And then we're ready to add our ribbon on. So quite often you'll cut a length of ribbon and it's not the right length. So I'm going to show you how to do it without having to cut your ribbon. I'm going to leave the approximate amount I need for a bow, so probably around about that much. Then I pop my thumb in the middle of my box. I go around in one direction, catch my thumb, go around in my other direction, and this way you don't get any twists in your ribbon either, so you don't have to worry about it being the wrong side of your ribbon. If you have double-sided ribbon, it's going to be correct on both. And then you're going to ask your friend to put their finger there. You're going to tie a knot in that middle there, and there you have a really nice cross at the back as well, and it's not going to add any bulk to your package. Then we're going to just create a bow like this, and so then I pull my bunny ears so that they are nice and even and nice and fluffy. And then I add my gift tag in. So before I'm going to cut, I'm going to make sure this is cut on an angle, and that allows me to feed in my gift tag. You can also add in your gift tag at an earlier stage. I put this in the wrong way around. So you can also add in your gift tag before you tie your bow. So once you've tied your knot, if you want your gift tag to be even more secure, you can add it in at that stage. But here I'm just going to add it in with an easy knot in here, like so. And that also keeps my bow really nicely secure, because if I pull on these ends, my bow is not going to come undone. Then I'm going to pinch my ribbon, and I'm going to cut that V away from me, and that gives me that really nice finish on my ribbon. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And so you can see there we have our really prettily done favour boxes. This was with that other ribbon as well. So lots of different options for you, but super simple. You can put chocolates in these, you could put a small gift. And of course for Christmas, you could make your own gift boxes, you could make boxes of cards to give away. Lots and lots of options there for you. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Do give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it and learnt something for your gift wrapping. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stamp the bell so that you get notifications of our new videos. And check out that other video we had for you today on how to build your boxes using the We Are Memory Keepers punch. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy stamping. Bye!
Go always